What's up, family, and welcome back to the channel. Listen, I have 7 designer secrets that will help your front porch look absolutely amazing. I know you're wondering, is this an interior design page or the exterior? Listen, it's an interior page. We talk about the ins, the outs, the nitty gritty, all in between. We talk about everything on this page. Now listen, if the tips don't apply, let it fly. Let's jump right into it. Here's number 1. In order for this to happen, your front porch has to have some type of symmetry, because symmetry brings balance. Symmetry says inviting. Symmetry says warm, okay? So we want to do symmetry. And the best way to achieve that is you can do a lantern on the left and the right of the door. You can do a lantern on the left and the right of the door. But whatever you do on the left, all right, we want the right to do it as well. That's symmetry. That's balance. That's open. That says, okay, she know what she's doing. Okay, she didn't come here to play games. Okay, because this is the front door. Okay, this is the cover to the book. This is the cover to something amazing, because they know what they see on the outside, they can expect on the inside. So let's think about symmetry. What are we going to do? If we're going to do a planter over here, all right, so we need to make sure that we copy this the same way on this side, because it opens the space up. It says wow, it says luxury, and it says custom. So symmetry is the first step to go. All right, here's number 2. Layer your doormat. We're not just going to get a doormat from Walmart, okay? We're not just going to pick the latest doormat from Lowe's. We're going to get a doormat, whether it says welcome, come on in, take a seat, have your way, whatever you want it to say. Let your doormat be layered with a oversized rug up underneath. Now, this is the part you can do a pattern, okay? Because your doormat is simple, right? It just says welcome, it says come on in, okay? It says be seated, whatever it says, all right? That's usually just something plain with some black writing, or if you do black with the white writing. But that oversized pattern rug really gives it texture. It really gives it depth and warmth. And it says, ooh, okay, this is not one dimension, okay? This person understands dimensions, okay? I can expect when I walk through these doors, it's about to wow me. It's about to overwhelm me, okay? So make sure with your rug, you don't just put the rug down, okay? We're going to layer the rug. That's where you're going to get the texture from. If you're noticing, the same thing that we do on the inside of the house is some of the same design rules that you can apply on the outside of the house. So we're going to layer the rug, all right? Make sure that if you're going to layer the rug, that you get the right size. Okay, you don't need an 8x10 at the front door, because 9 times out of 10, your front door does not need an 8x10. Okay, so we don't want to go that big. We just want to make it where you're able to see at least 3 or 4 inches all the way around the first rug. You'll be able to see it on the oversized rug. All right, so this is the opportunity to do pattern. I like pattern. I like pattern. This is your chance. Okay, don't mess it up. All right, this is your opportunity. Let's go to the next one. Upgrade your house numbers if you can. Now listen, I am the vice president over the HOA in my community. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I love my house, I love my people, and I love my neighborhood. So this is why I'm kind of talking about this. You can't upgrade your numbers. Maybe you can. Check your bylaws, check your rules. I don't know. But if you can, go ahead and upgrade them, okay? They got them in gold, they got them in silver, okay? They got them in different colors. It doesn't matter, but make sure when you upgrade them that it gives that nice pop, it gives that nice shine, because we don't want to see this whole house looking wonderful and then the male people running around saying, well, I thought this was 9, 18, 12. I can't see the numbers because the 6 look like a 9 and a 9 look like a 6. We don't want that, all right? Clean it off. If you don't want to upgrade it, clean it off, okay? So it can shine, it can look good. This is a part of taking that front porch and making it says, badao, wow. All right, let's go to the next one. Lighting up your front porch. I'm telling you, you need to light up your front porch. Your front porch need to look like the yellow brick road, okay? I went and invested in some nice lights just to light up the front of the porch. It looks good. It says luxury, and you can see, okay? I stay in Georgia. I need to be able to see, is there anything running across here? Is there any snakes? Is there any bugs? Okay, I need to know what's going on. Okay, you need to be able to see. All right, but this also has a visual appeal to those who are just driving past, and it also makes your flower bed look amazing. It's how you take it to the next level, is by adding the lighting. Now, if you don't want your house to look like a bright house, I understand, but adding just a little bit of lighting adds depth, okay? It says, okay, this is warmth, this is home, people actually live here, and this is functional, because I need to be able to see as I go get the mail. All right, I need to be able to see, okay, because I need to know what's coming up against me, because if it's coming up against me, I'm gonna have to do something with it. All right, so add the lights. Notice the same tools and the same strategies we're doing on the inside of the house, we're incorporating on the outside. So we talked about the texture, we talked about the symmetry, we talked about the lighting. All right, let's go to the next one. oversized planters. Now, if you're going to do the symmetry, let the planters be oversized. Whether you're going to do a planter or a lantern, you can stagger them. If you want an oversized one and maybe a medium one, that adds height, that adds depth. This is how you make your front porch blossom, okay? Because you're having different dimensions, okay? So we're going to start with an oversized planter on the left and over on the right. Now, you're going to use lush greenery on top. Now, if we can tell that it's fake from 3 miles away, don't use it, okay? Don't use it, okay? If you're not gonna keep it dusty and clean, don't use it. Don't use it. So we're gonna use the oversized planter on the left and the right. If you want to add the lanterns, you can do that. Now, it's either one or the other. Okay, if you're going to do both, you can do both if your front porch has that size. Most people's front porch is not that big, and so you don't have to do two things. You can just stick with one, okay, if you can. But if you want to do two and you have that space, you can do it. Now, we don't want it to be cluttered. Okay, I need to still be able to walk up to the front door and ring the doorbell. Okay, we need to still be able to walk. Okay, but if you have the room to do both, that's gonna look amazing in your space. All right, it's gonna look good every single time. So oversized lanterns, oversized planters, have the dimensions. So if you wanna do, say, well, Jeremy, I wanna do one planter and I wanna do a small lantern, that's fine, go for it. And if it's the holiday season, oh, you really got options, all right? You can add to what you've been doing all year long. All right, let's go to the next one. Seating moment. Now, some people think that you shouldn't have a chair at the front door. I'm not that person because I believe that your front door still needs to be beautiful, but it also needs to be functional. So if you don't want to have a rocking chair, if you don't want it to lean with it and rock with it, that's fine. I don't want my front door to look like Cracker Barrel. That's fine. You don't have to do that. Your chair can be stationary, but adding a chair says family. It says warmth. It says somebody live here. And if you want to be the neighborhood watch, that's your business. Watch the neighborhood. Add the chair. Now, what we're not going to do is we're not going to add the chair. It's not going to be a recliner chair that you got inside the living room. Not that chair. Okay, we're not going to use that. That's overboard. We're not doing that chair because first of all, that material is not going to even make it in that heat. All right, so we're not going to use that chair. But they have some nice outdoor furniture chairs that will look great at your front door. And if you don't want to do it, that's fine. Save it for the back porch. I got you on that as well. Okay, so seating looks great. Put a nice little pillow there. Get you a nice little lantern there on the side. Nice little planter. It looks amazing and it says this is home. All right, here's the last one. Changing out your light fixture at your front door. You'll be surprised how many people skip this and we instantly start thinking about the chandelier on the inside of the house. We start thinking about the pendants on the inside of the house and the wall sconces, but we forget that there's a light fixture actually at our front door. All right, and you can change that out. This is the introduction to your home. This is the table of contents. This is the book cover. All right, and so we know if this look good, we already know what we can expect when we walk through those doors. So look at the light fixtures and be willing to change those out. Now, I'm gonna help you out. In my Amazon storefront, there are some items that you can get to help upgrade your front porch. Now I got some lanterns there. I got some planters there. I got different things that you can use to elevate. Even I have some oversized rugs you can put up under your welcome mat to just add to it. All right, we just add. All right, we already done the audit. We knew it don't look like what we want it to look like. So we just gonna add to it. All right, and we're gonna use those tips to make our front porch look curb appeal amazing. All right, now listen, I want to hear from you. Is there anything that I talked about that you're going to implement? Is there anything that I talked about? You say, you know what? I heard what he said. Now I may have to look into that. Look into it. Let me know how it worked for you. Now, if this is your first time here, do me a favor and hit subscribe because I already know you're going to laugh, you're going to learn, and you're going to love it on this channel. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.